Hamilton Parker is a great place to work because it's a fun place. It's a fun environment. It's family oriented. You feel welcome, and it's like a second home.
My favorite thing has been watching the associates grow. We have quite a few people who have started in one position and have worked their way up through the business. It's also fun watching them in their personal lives, whether there's marriages or births of children, graduations. It's fun being connected to each other and watching our associates grow, whether it's professionally or personally.
Once a year, we have an employee appreciation event. It's just a fun event where everyone from all of our branches get together here in the Columbus location. We have food trucks, we give away raffles, and it's just a good way for everyone to get together and meet each other that maybe don't, and us give it back to our employees.
We are a family, and you are there for each other back, and I know that it's okay to just be you and make friends.
I love tile in general. I think is the big draw for me. I really enjoy just how technical it is, how much there is to learn. So that's been a lot of fun. That's probably my favorite part. And the people I work with, yeah, my team.
And it's very fast paced because it's one right after another. So it keeps me busy, keeps me out of trouble. And it's a very satisfying job because at the end of the day, I've helped so many people.
I get to do really fun things. I would get to look at beautiful product all the time. I get to work with great people. I get to travel to different industry shows, checking out the greatest trends, in tile, which is, I call myself a tile nerd, but the opportunities that I get in doing something that I love are just unbelievable.
Probably my favorite part would be our values. They align with my personal values. So the way I function, the way I try to handle things are very aligned with the way the company does business. So I've enjoyed that.
I think our culture here is, it expands beyond the work day. People care about what's going on outside of work. It's not punch in, punch out. And then, you never talk to those people again.
So we have two big organizations that we work with. So Big Brothers Big Sisters and Pelotonia. So we do a lot throughout the year to raise money for both those organizations. But we also give our associates volunteer time off. So we call it VTO. And that allows them to go into their kids' schools and help volunteer or go to any organization within our community. It's really important to us to give back.
Pelotonia, we started about 7 years ago. I think this is year 7. Pelotonia is a grassroots organization that is here in Central Ohio, and we support the research for every type of cancer that is out there and finding a cure. We had 15 riders this year, and we have a lot of fun.
I've ridden 3 years now, and our team just keeps getting bigger, and we're raising more and more money for cancer research, and it's just a great cause for Hamilton Parker to be a part of.
Hamilton Parker culture is all about family. So recently I went to my son's school and did a mystery reader, and it's just nice to know that there's flexibility to be able to do that.
I mean, we work pretty hard, we sell a lot of material, but I think everybody here shares the same philosophy that it's important to show our customers we care as much about their project as they do. I've got a lot of good friends here, we work hard, we have a good time.
Again, it's the family, that everybody cares about everybody. If somebody's new comes in, then we help them, we train them.
My day-to-day now is making sure that my guys get out the door for their projects for the day, making sure they have all their materials and tools. And then I get started making sure that tomorrow is good, getting everything ready for then, as well as taking care of any issues that may have happened the previous day, getting in contact with supervisors and getting all those things taken care of.
Easiest way to say is I manage our purchasing team. I manage our inventory on the tile side of things. So I do vendor meetings. I keep a close eye on what we keep in stock. We've put into place some different programs to help move the inventory that we have in place here. I work with the marketing team. I work with the sample team, making sure that everything that we have to sell here and everything that we select is moving its way through our sales path the best way possible.
We like to say that we see everybody eventually, because they all come to us to help facilitate the orders, to write them up or give them advice or make sure they have everything right. It's a very, very interesting job because you get to meet so many different people because of everybody that comes into Hamilton Parker and buys stuff usually ends up in front of us, picking it up, asking advice, what have you.
I call on architects, masons, general contractors, developers, and I try to show materials that will help them get the products they're envisioning on their projects in budget and aesthetically create the look that they're after.
When I started with the company, I was a design consultant in our showroom here in Columbus, Ohio. I then moved to commercial sales, calling on architects and designers, which then moved kind of incorporated national account sales for many years with our outside sales team. Then I moved to some regional sales for us, eventually going to our Cleveland market where I currently am.
In 2004, I started our HR department as the HR manager. After a few years, moved into the warehouse operations team. Several years after that, I became the COO of the company, and then in 2000, became the president of the company.
When I first started at Hamilton Parker, I was in the insulation department, and then I moved over to the stone department to do retail sales, and then I moved up to fireplace supervisor in the fireplace department.
So when I started here about 2 years ago, I came on board to Hamilton Parker for my second time in my career. I worked here about 15 years ago, and my husband and I, our life took us out of state, and so we moved back about 3 years ago. And so I knew when I got back to Columbus that I tried a couple of different positions at other companies and knew that I just needed to be back here, that this was the place for me.
We really pride ourselves on the culture here at Hamilton Parker, meeting our core values, heart.
In talking about our core values based on the word heart, history, enthusiastic, adaptive, reputable, and team-oriented, it really comes back to where we started, which was as a small family-held business. And then now 3 generations in, we are larger, we have more employees, we have multiple locations, and the core values allow us to talk about what is important to us every day, whether you have been here 20 years or 1 year or 6 months. The core values represent everything that we want to reflect every day.
We also have a Heart Award, which we give out quarterly for those who maybe go above and beyond and meet our core values. Our team can nominate, and then we can kind of collaborate and get together and pick a winner.
I've worked at a large company before where I was just a number, so I think the smaller company where I could knock on the door of Adam Lewin and go talk to him if I want is a big change.
We have Culture Club, and we really stress the volunteer time off. I think it is such an important part that we get to go out in the community and do things that we love, and it doesn't have to be a specific thing that the company is driven towards. I think we each have individual tastes and nonprofits and causes that we love, and we get a chance to do that, and we get paid for it.
This year we started a golf league. That's a passion of mine and my family, and there were several other people around here that were interested as well. So we kind of threw out an email, anybody want to do this? Put together a group of us that would golf every Tuesday night. We don't always all work together because we are in different departments, and so just the opportunity to go out. We played every Tuesday night. We partnered up with a different person each week to be able to spend time and get to know people outside of this building that you maybe don't work with on an everyday basis. Was just a lot of fun.
All of our associates are eligible, that are full-time, are eligible for our benefits. So we offer medical, dental, vision. The company actually pays for life insurance, long-term disability, short-term disability. We offer an employee assistance program where our associates can get access to different psychological, legal help, things like that for free. We also offer financial advisors for free, 401k plan with a company match. So a lot of good benefits, usually are all effective after 30 days of employment, which I know is a big factor for a lot of people.